and we will have youth on Wednesday night at 6 and Bible. Yeah. So y'all come on. All right. If y'all would, let's stand. And this song is usually one we do at Easter time, but I got to tell you, words have been a meditating prayer for me over the last couple of weeks. Let's stand and sing He Lives. I serve a risen Savior, He's in the world today. I know that He is living, whatever men may say. I see His hand of mercy, I hear His voice of cheer. And just the time I need Him, He's always near. He lives, Christ Jesus lives today. He walks with me and talks with me along life's narrow way. He lives, salvation to impart. You ask me how I know He lives. He lives within my heart. In all the world around me, I see His love and care. And though my heart grows weary, I never will despair. I know that He is leading through all stormy blast. The day of His appearing will come at last. Jesus lives today. He walks with me and talks with me along life's narrow way. He lives, salvation to impart. You ask me how I know He lives. He lives within my. Let's do that last verse together. Rejoice, rejoice, O Christian, lift up your voice and sing. Eternal hallelujahs to Jesus Christ the King. The hope of all who seek Him, the help of all who find. None other is so loving, so good and kind. He lives, Christ Jesus lives today. He walks with me and talks with me along life's narrow way. He lives, salvation to impart. You ask me how I know He lives. He lives within my heart. Amen. Well, good morning. As always, there's to be thankful for and to celebrate. So I want to start out with some praises. Lots of good stuff going on in the world. Let's share some. My wife had a birthday, and I'm thankful for that. Yes, that's thankful for every one of those. And I have lived long enough in my birthdays to tell you, not to tell you how many she had. So I'm going to leave that there.
I'm thankful for the church, for all the support we've gotten through Mama's sickness, and I'm thankful for Kevin Hammonds. And then, y'all support me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be part of it.
This is praise and a prayer request. It seems so far, the electric workers are trying to help the area of Florence, Mississippi. Okay, they're getting some food. They almost tried to feed them 2 lot meals a day.
Wow.
And, but keep them all on the prayer list because they still have a big job ahead of them.
Absolutely.
It's not just Georgia Power. It's many states have come together to help these people.
And
that's great. Everybody works together.
And then all the flooding all the way up with so many that are coming together. So they've been on my prayer list. As one tough cookie for all she's been through, and
I'm gonna date myself right here, but she's like a Timex. She takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Oh, so Miss Diane Lockley, the emergency workers, LW's eyes are improving.
Speaking of, New Orleans, we have some friends who have taken in some, people who have had leave. And so they called us this week and, asked for some food help, and we were able to help them. So our food ministry is thriving, and the word's getting out that we have resources, so that's good. We were
Yep.
able to help them in a big way, and I thank y'all for supporting that.
It was a weird thing helping the New Orleans folks here in the middle of Georgia, because they had left to come here for refuge, and then we had that, and so it was just it's just neat how God works things out and provides for you in such beautiful ways.
Another phrase, Kevin and I got to see Norma and Delynn, and that was a very good visit. He needs prayers, but they're still in very good spirits.
Yep, his body is failing him, but I'm going to tell you, we laughed an awful lot. When you're there under hospice care and you're having those conversations, but you're able to laugh and have a good time. And he said, preacher, Pastor Kevin, he always calls me Pastor Kevin. He said, Pastor Kevin, I'm at peace. I'm at peace with everything that's going on. I was like, well, then let's talk about the dogs, brother. Let's go. I mean, we're good. If you're good, you're at peace. And we had a great time. So thankful for those visits. Do have a lot of prayer needs on top of the praises. Want to remember Miss Shepherd and Mr. Shepherd. That's Mary Francis's parents. They had a lovely trip. Went on one of those river cruises you see them advertising on the television. Had beautiful pictures of all of Europe. They had the nicest cabin I've ever seen in a cruise ship. And then you have to take a coat. 10 can to come back to America, and Miss Shepherd popped positive. So they are in Paris, France on a 10-day quarantine in 2 separate hotel rooms. And I can just imagine how stir crazy I would be after 10 days in a hotel room. Mr. Shepherd is completely fine. Miss Shepherd right now, as of Friday, was mildly symptomatic. Nothing major going on, but so keep them in your prayers. If everything goes to plan and she's well, they can take their test on Friday and come back to the States. And I suspect it'll be a while before they leave the United States again in this. So keep them in your prayers. And then as an update, we did not share this yesterday. Mr. Colin Horn had to be ventilated yesterday, or intubated. He's on the ventilator. They had not been able to tell all of the family yesterday, so we didn't send out a mass text because we didn't want to spill the beans and be the grapevine people. He had a good night last night. Oxygen levels are stabilizing, and the goal is to try to get his body stable where it is and then immediately try to start weaning him off as quickly as possible. But they have told Ms. Horn that they don't need to plan on days. They need to plan on weeks through this journey to come out of there. So she is able to be there with him, which is a blessing, but it's also very, very hard to sit through that. So text, pray, call if you can. She may not be willing to talk on the phone, but give them as much encouragement as possible. Our friends across the river have had to shut down their school for a couple of weeks because they've had a shortage of bus drivers. So pray for our teachers. And for the students in Montgomery County, that's a major transition for everybody. Pray for health and safety there. And locally, pray that we'll be able to continue the course as we are right now and move forward there.
My uncle Lynn is on the ventilator as well. All of his family has been, had COVID with it. And his wife and his daughter lives for staying with him. And they're recovering fine, but he's on the ventilator. And my cousin Shane is there with him.
Winton,
Williams.
Winton Williamson.
And Bradford, our school system as well, and I was, the bus shortage, my, that was the topic of interest in the last few weeks, so. Just be praying that everybody can push through and.
That's right.
get sick.
There are only so many people that can drive the buses. And of the people that can drive the buses, there's even fewer that want to drive a bus. And so when you can't get your kids to school, you can't have school. So I do have a thing to consider here, announcement. Our local VFW, Post 10229, they're doing a Wreath Across America program for Christmas. And this is for the veterans, those, if you want to honor somebody that's here, but it's designed to go on their graves for the holiday season, for the Christmas season. If you know of a family member that would like a wreath, or if you'd like to place one on a grave in honor of somebody, if you'll let Buddy know. He's a member of the law of the Post, and they're going to take care of that. I think we're going to do one for my father-in-law, and I think that's a neat way. They're live wreaths. They're not plastic ones. They're ordering them in, and they'll be here for Christmas. Red bow on them. So let Buddy know.
Another prayer request, is Amber Peterson and Baby Case. Amber
That's
is
right.
pregnant and has COVID, and she's had it for about 2 weeks now. She's been to the ER twice, and just very, they're starting to have some concerns for the health of the baby.
Amber Thickpen and